If you ever need a good meal, you just come on back here. There's a Nora special with your name on it.
Thank you, LeBro.
I think whatever the line is, maybe I just missed it.
I'm going to take this artifact and open that gate.
Because I assume we're leaving
You
here.
still don't trust me, do you? I can see it in your eyes. If there's anything you're wondering about or don't believe, just ask, and I'll try to explain.
Well, there is one thing. What is it you want, exactly?
Maybe.
A future that has people in it. I lived at the end of days. I was the very last child to be born. As I grew up, everyone I knew died, one by one, until eventually it was just me. All their dreams fell on my shoulders. I was their last hope. It was too much, so I left. Sure, maybe I couldn't go home again. Maybe I couldn't make everyone happy. But at the very least, I could rebuild a future where everyone could survive.
I feel like it's accidental that you can hear other NPCs.
Thinking very clearly. I had a dream. I couldn't figure it out.
Kid just keeps eating dirt.
But once I got here and saw how you and your friends live in this village, I knew my dream could come true. In Valhalla, your sister gave me a chance. She gave me hope. The future can be changed. That's what she told me, and I believe her.
I understand. Thank you, Noel. Thank you for telling me that.
So he comes from 700 years in the future, where he's the last person left
Take a
alive.
moment to say goodbye before we leave.
Thanks. I think I'm okay.
Freaking kid.
I saw Lily apologizing.
But we don't know when he talked to Lightning. Was that also 700 years in the future, or did he teleport to some, like, end of time
Any news about that rock?
thing?
No one from Cocoon is coming all the way out here. We'll have to deal with this ourselves.
Do people still live on Cocoon, even though it's made of
Gotta stick
crystal?
together.
Sarah, you sure about that? If you want to catch up to Snow, you should. You know, you can leave the town to us.
But bro,
Where have Godot and the boys slipped off to?
You deserve it.
Miss Farron, are you leaving us?
what? Why do you say that?
It's just that some people were talking, and it would be lonely if you left.
There's no need to feel lonely. Don't worry. This is my home. I love it here. If I do leave, I'll always come back. I promise.
You,
have been
NPC.
That Noel
What's your
fellow
deal?
Seems like a good man to have around.
Yep. He even saved my life once.
You guys make a really good team, you know that? I bet Snow would be jealous if he found out.
I wish we had an amusement park here.
I finally understand the situation.
Ah,
I just remembered something. I saw Huge cuddling the Nora House kitty this morning.
Seems like I missed the excitement. Concert on the beach wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Is that Moogle carrying a clock?
you mean you can see the Moogle? I thought it was just
If you're
me.
heading to the gate, try the shortcut along the shore. You can use the mountain path too, now that it's not blocked off.
Hey, you guys. Did you see a medical kit lying around anywhere?
A fetch quest.
I left one in Nora House, but I can't seem to find it. I'm guessing someone had a use for it during that ruckus yesterday. Pulse is a dangerous place, and I don't have the supplies to deal with serious injuries. If you find the kit, can you bring it to me?
Maybe it's in the future. Fragment Heart Prism. That's right. Finding this kit will somehow prevent the world from turning to sand. Excellent.
Thank you. My other kits are practically empty. And we still have people to treat. I put in an order for supplies, but delivery...
Okay.
Snow. We protected the town.
How's the game running? Great. It is actually running, yes.
Boring. Nothing's happening.
Turned out it was exactly what was mentioned yesterday, that there is, in addition to disabling cloud saves, you also need to get a tool that lets a program use more than 2 gigs of RAM.
I want to pet a chocobo.
Now, where is this quest? Oh, I have outfits now. Good. Don't know where I got them. You, sir, you can be a space-time guardian. Why do I have all these? I guess, because they seem like things that you would unlock over time. Exotic? Why it gotta be Eastern, though? Oh wait, where was the quest? Oh, it only tells you... Okay, it doesn't tell you where to find it.
Not working so well.
Is she gonna look like this in cutscenes too, I guess?
Your kitty's all sleek and brushed today. Moogles are so huggable, Missy.
I should have paid a little bit more I assumed that it would, I don't know, tell me. I don't know if I'm supposed to find it, like, on my way out to the whatever, or if there's just somebody that I talk to and they're like, yeah, I got the medical kit. It's right here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, not much at all. We did send out a warning to Cocoon, though. Their new provisional government might send help.
I hope so. But I wouldn't count on it. I hear they're having a hard time keeping Cocoon together as it is.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Apparently, the provisional government is taking over what used to be the job of the FALC. And us Nora members are taking over what should be the job of the government. I guess we have to rely on ourselves.
Do I ask her about the med kit?
There's plenty of chores to do if you're bored.
Oh, I could just talk to her again.
Did you find that medical kit? No one seems to know anything about it.
Search New Bodum for the item and return it to her. Is New Bodum the entire place? Alright, I'm gonna real quick run around the town just to see if I see a thing. Wouldn't the Moogle glow? Moogle, you would glow.
My next show to be at the Nora house.
I'm glad my sister's back with her boyfriend.
I finally understand the situation.
It's probably out here. Yeah, this is still called New Bodom. Of course it's here.
Towards Cocoon, right?
You know, it must be strange to have it there always watching you. You got him? There's still monsters around. Keep a lookout.
I will. And you be careful too.
Oops, that's where I came from. But it doesn't look like the tide's low. So can I just get away from this? Is that the deal? You can. You can just keep running.
I'm glad we found the artifact, but that's not the only weird thing going on here.
You mean like your friends and the way they act? Understandable, though. Guess it's not every day someone like me drops in from the future unannounced.
Even before that, everything's been off for the last 3 years, ever since Lightning disappeared.
You say she's disappeared. I know where she is. She's in Valhalla. I'll take you to her. I promise.
You again. But damn Gagog? Why does he get the Jacked theme song? Alright, so now I'm just gonna attack through it and see how much swipe does if I don't change. If I just stay on these, he goes, I'm gonna swipe ya! 67. Okay. So apparently I was doing it right. Interesting. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I would say it's a little strange to me that the atmospheric music has lyrics too, which seems a little out of place, but I'll deal with it. Go back in the time hole, Magoo game. Large birds use as riding mounts. Feed Gissel Greens, it'll let you hop on the saddle, ride around. No time traveler should miss the chance to see the world from the back of a chocobo. I kind of like the fast paradigm shift, like where they're like, hey, you can even see that an attack is coming, and then triple sentinel just to block that attack. It's interesting. Get lost, Chocobo. I got no use for you. I'm going back in time. Or forward.
Once we go through, there might be no coming back.
Unlikely, because I still have a quest to do here.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
How silly would that be if, yep, you can never get the true ending because you didn't find her medical kit before leaving. We'll just have to start the game over. 159 out of 160 time fragments. World still turns into sand. Never found the medical kit.
I've made up my mind. You and I, we go together.
I won't let you down. We'll find Valhalla, I promise.
He makes a lot of promises. Don't think I'm not writing them down. I got a La Mulana notebook right next to me. Write down every promise. See, I promised to find that girl's medical kit, and look what I'm doing. I'm just running away.
There's no need. We already have, sort of. Lightning's knife. It's been sharpened and cleaned.
You did that.
Hey, shut up.
Look, my pendant has a brand new chain.
Okay.
And Snow was purring like a kitten. Someone gave him a good brushing.
Hey.
Why don't you guys go fess up? Go on. You too.
Hey, Sarah. I figured no way you're leaving the pendant behind. So I made a chain, so you wouldn't lose it.
If Lightning is alive out there, wouldn't want her getting mad over a poorly maintained weapon. You know her.
If you leave, someone's got to pick up the slack looking after Snow. So I volunteered myself.
Thanks, guys. It's time for me to go. I don't know what's waiting out there in the future between worlds, but I want to see Lightning so much. If there's any chance at all, I want to take it.
You can go, but you have to come back in one piece. Promise?
Again with the promising.
Promise. If I believe, maybe a miracle will happen.
The future won't change until you make the first step.
You know what you're doing, right?
I can't do it if you're watching.
Oh gosh, that was loud.
Just turn around. All right.
Usually the host alerts are really quiet.
Creepy.
I don't understand. Welcome, Blind.
I'll protect her.
Again with the promising. People can't go 3 sentences without promising something.
Trust me. For Sarah's sake.
Maybe it's a verbal tick. Like in Japanese, there's, some people end all their sentences with desu. Some end all their sentences with peko. Some end all their sentences with nanora.
Looks like the future starts now.
All of his sentences end with yakusuru.
I'll be back.
Promise them! Promise them that you'll be back. Again.
Sarah, you set out on your journey for my sake. You believed in a promise. You believed in a future you could not see. keep fighting here, at the end of the world. I know you will come. I believe in you.
Sarah.
That was the guy from the first cutscene.
This place is incredible.
It's the historic
You mean this time is incredible?
crossroads of the time continuum.
So this is how you were able to travel backwards from the future?
Right. Just floated through this nowhere space. And now it's your turn.
The Historia Crux is your compass for navigating the rivers of time. Use whatever you want to select the year and location with which you wish to travel. Confirm your selection. Each time a new time gate is open, more areas become unlocked, expanding your freedom to journey along the timeline. You can return by pressing the pause menu. Automatically saves. Time will cease to flow for that location, because sure. You can safely travel to another without losing any story progress. Use the Historia Crux. Once this primer has appeared, loading your save data will allow you to continue your game from the Historia Crux. Okay.
Rejecting the easy path, humanity has chosen to build a society based on human technology rather than relying on the Fal'Cie. A provisional government has replaced the Sanctum, and a scientific organization calling itself the Academy searches ruins for ancient technological secrets. One such site is on the shores of Lake Brescia, where a giant war weapon has been unearthed.
So, strangely, I don't know what I was expecting when we jumped in the time portal, but it appears that this is just, okay, we've unlocked the hub world to, we're going to go to a bunch of different places and times and go, what you got? Where's the fragments? Give me the fragments. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Once I have all the fragments, everything will be solved. And so there are still two here. Okay, there's one glowy thing. Oh, that's the artifact. Oh, okay. The artifacts are how you beat the game. The fragments are how you get the true ending, I guess. Makes sense. Also, let's save.
Rejecting the...
Can't we just go to the year 0 and go like, hey, Lightning, I'm going to take a picture of you. Now everybody knows you're real.
When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past.
Not usually, though.
As we gaze upon events,
Usually I show up exactly where I wanted to.
our hearts grow bitter with regret. And you, my dear Sarah, will you encounter your past here? How will you choose to deal with that pain?
I also might change them back to their normal outfits just so they don't look like such goofballs.
This is Cocoon.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, check it out. You can see the ground above us.
Oh, wow. So this is how Cocoon looks from the inside.
That's right, I forgot. This is your first time here.
Yep.
forgot. This is your first time being attacked by the giant hand demon monster. Robot. It's like, thankfully my gun will protect me against this. It's like, don't worry, I have a gun. It deals like 4 damage against humans. I'll just use it to shoot this interdimensional 17 stories tall fist monster. Yep, we're really fighting it. Paradox Alpha. Well, that means there's going to be a Paradox Beta later on. This monster employs wounding attacks. A wounding attack reduces max HP, which is very interesting. Okay. Wounds cannot be healed by normal potions, either. When wounded, a long battle is your enemy. Win the battle swiftly to regain your max HP. Alright, is it doing it now? Realistically, I feel like we're not a big threat to him. So I know which one is enter and which one's backspace, but since changing the buttons, I don't know which the other two are.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's like... not invisible. We'll just... Now.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas.
Alright, that one's E. Did I do that? Me? Steve Urkel? Why was that my... Why was I controlling the helicopters? I think I deserve a little more star... oh, cinematic bonus. there are items that you only get for doing the QuickTime events correctly. I'm okay with that. QuickTime events aren't the worst thing in the world.
That was exciting.
Guess it's over. Huh? It's the army!
Friends of yours?
Attention intruders! Surrender immediately!
Heading to the headquarters. Move! These are the infiltrators? They look like Civ who took a wrong turn. They were right there when the giant started moving. Probably have something to do with this paradox effect. Huh. Think they might have caused it? We'll soon find out. And dig up any intel they've got on Atlas while we're at it.
Let them keep their weapons, though. Try me? Who said that? Who said try me? Because I'll try them. I'll do it.
You're being detained as potential suspects in the unsanctioned activation of Atlas. Come with me. And no funny business.
Funny if I want to.
We're being treated like criminals. But it's just a misunderstanding. Stick to the truth and we'll be okay. And smile. Smiling usually helps.
Wouldn't you know?
You're going straight to Academy HQ. They'll drag the truth out of them.
We've been taken prisoner by a group known as the Academy. I'm hungry. That's the truth. What's going on?
What's going on here?
As if you didn't know. Unknown hostiles have infested the ruins and are slowing down the survey. You two came up on the grand elevator?
The grand what? Sarah, what's he talking about?
He could be talking about the elevator that's supposed to connect Cocoon and Pulse, but it's still being built. It's going to be finished next year.
You're confused, miss. It was done last year.
Last year?
But how could that be? Am I remembering things wrong? Is this the future? How did we wind up in the future after I went through a time machine?
Did we move forward in time?
I'd say 2 years have passed, at a guess, since what was scheduled for next year has already been built last year.
Huh? Hey, watch yourself.
Is this one of the kids?
Sarah! It is you!
You know them?
What was a wink for? Don't you wink at me.
I heard you apprehended our 2 observers, so here I am.
Observers?
Yes, they're invited guests of the Academy. I was showing them around and forgot to give them their communicators.
Back up a second. These guys, these observers, are VIPs? I hope we can forget about this little mix-up.
Only if you give me your gun. I have a very good memory, except when people hand me guns. Or if I become the protagonist.
Stranger events, unfamiliar faces, an uncertain future. They speak of anomalies, of a strange energy that warps time itself. Things that shouldn't exist here are appearing near the gates. Things that shouldn't happen are happening. They call this phenomenon the paradox effect. And if you think about it, that term could apply to our existence in this age as well. Lightning, how will I find you when I don't even know when or where I'll end up next? Rain. Oh.
That... that was weird. It's like lightning, but dark.
Thank you for your help.
Darkening.
I was just wondering,
quick, believe me.
What's your story?
I'm Alyssa Seidel, an Academy trainee. And this is where I'm going to make my big discovery.
That's not what I meant. What do you want with us?
I'm not sure I want to tell you yet. You'll just have to trust me. Right this way, please.
You know, I think we may have really traveled into the future.
God damn, this girl is slow to catch on. Like, she's like, I have this strange feeling that maybe we might have gone 2 years into the future. I have no evidence to back it up other than everything.
Please wait, sir. Are you sure about this? Atlas is too dangerous. I'm gonna make a plea to close off the ruins and stop the excavation. Everyone is aware of the risks. I just don't want any casualties. Don't you understand? I don't want you to get hurt. Sir.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna change their clothes. Hang on. And why not spend my points? So it would seem that all that happens is, okay, whichever one I pick, I'm going to go up one level in that role. And also I'm going to get stats based on the size of the node that I'm currently on, which this one is a small, I don't know, small, medium. That gives me Spark Strike. And now here's a small node. So I'm just gonna hit this anyway, I guess. Give me Blizzard in two more nodes. Okay, so you can even just go like that and go, I don't care, just level me up. Do I want her to have a little bit of Sentinel, probably? Select a level bonus. Learn Commando bonus boost, or I love saboteuring. Increase accessory. Man, these seem like, I don't know what accessory capacity is yet. I've never equipped anything. That's supposed to be pretty major. In the first game, it takes the entire game to go from 3 up to 5, so it seems like this is a big boost. But I also love saboteuring. Maybe she won't be my saboteur, though. Who? I don't know. I assume I'm gonna have 3 party members eventually. Like, let's... Or enhance the Ravager roll. Oh, which, I guess the sooner you do that... Is that what that means? The sooner you do this, the better it is? I don't know. I'm going to pick this for now. Unless this is... If anybody knows if this is really important, then I'll, I don't know, do something else. Is this super, super important? Like, I could screw things up? All I really care is there something that's like... Is there anything that's like, you really should have picked this as the first thing no matter what? Because it seems like unlocking a... Okay. I guess I'm gonna go with unlocked ATB gauge for now. And I will learn a little... Oh, nope, she's done. And so I'm mostly going to have him commandoing. Up until Scourge, and then a little bit of Ravage. Does he Ravager at all? I haven't been having him Ravager at all. We'll give him a little Sentinel. Synergist I really like. Is he going to be my Synergist, though? Somebody has to. And he didn't... Is this because my Ravager isn't high enough level, or what? I don't know. Let's... For him, I will say, learn comm bonus boost. I suppose. Oh, okay. I had assumed that this was like, oh, you'll get more skill points when you spend, like, when you unlock nodes as commando. But it's not. It's just, when you are a commando, you augment your attacks. That's fine. Alright.
What is that?
What is what?
You show interest in the ruins. Are you a student?
Are you a voice actor?
I was supposed to go to the capital's university.
And because of what happened to Cocoon, you gave up your studies? I'm sorry that happened.
It's all right. Things turned out well.
Tomorrow's the big game.
How do I get to you? How do I do? How do I do? I don't know.
I wonder where the chief is.
The gear we're using is old, but with
I miss the days when we used to be able to control the weather.
Yeah, what happened to that? They used to be able to control the weather.
Need
There
an
was a
ID
thing
to
for
travel
it.
Any further into the ruins. Here, take this communicator and keep it with you at all times.
Because this.
So I'm curious.
Yeah.
So, back during 13, there was a part where we had just gotten through the one section of the game where they're like, push this button to make it, like, to change the weather. It's like, okay, boop, okay, change the weather back to sunny, boop, change it back to raining, boop. And then at the end of that hallway, there's a cutscene with Vanille where it's raining, and she's talking to Saz, and he says something, and she starts crying, and she's like, I couldn't stop my tears. I might as well have tried to hold back the rain. And it's like, you can do that. There's a button right next to you that does that.
Just why are you helping us anyway?
I saw you two. I saw how you got here through that thing.
What? You mean through the gate?
Yes, it is a kind of gate. It links to another world, doesn't it?
Nope.
Nice to finally have some clue what these things are for.
So basically, helping us out was almost like part of your research. But you still have questions.
I do have questions, yes. About the gate and about the paradox.
Yeah. But with Atlas throwing his weight around, the ruins will be closed off and there goes the chance to get your answers.
No, Kopopo.
No problem. We'll take care of that giant for you.
You will? Great!
We will? Also, what giant? It's not even there. Change leader. During battle, you can also select the change leader option, and if the current battle leader is KO'd, the remaining character will automatically become the new battle leader. I like it. I'm into it. 3 types of gates exist in the world. Ones that shine like the sun, have been blessed by the goddess, and require special artifacts. Crystal gates, require... Wait. Okay, so there's shining gates. There's crystal gates, which require wild artifacts that can be obtained in many locations and times. However, the artifacts are consumed with each use. Okay, tiny key. The scorched gates are ones most recently used by Sarah and Noel to travel to that location. Approach them, and you can just use them. Okay. To go back to the Horcrux.
5 years ago, the Sanctum ordered the Purge, and a lot of them escaped and fled.
Why did you offer to stop the giant?
Because we can't let Atlas shut this place down. We need to search the ruins. There might be other gates we can use.
Like the gate to Valhalla?
Exactly. And how can I take you to Lightning without those handy-dandy portals?
Right. We'll do it your way.
Suddenly, Vase Cat! Oh, it's Kate Sith. Okay. It healed! Paradigm Pack unlocked.
What? The monster turned into crystal.
Servant of time, daughter of chaos, unto the world unseen, the untamed you guide.
What do you know? It talks.
Wait, what do you mean? Guide the untamed?
The power over monsters, Kubo.
Over monsters?
Now that you mention it, Lightning had monsters fighting with her in battle.
You can do the same, Kubo.
Okay. This power, can you show me how it works? I want to learn how to protect myself. Might as well start now.
You have obtained a monster crystal. New functions have been added to the party paradigms in the Crystarium. You can now access monsters in the main menu. Select Paradigm Pack within party... That's a mouthful. Select Paradigm Pack within party paradigms. Select the Pachyderm. Choose monsters to add in your paradigms. Monsters can also be developed in the Crystarium. If you're not sure how to use these options, look it up, dummy. I'll take the tutorial. Paradigm Pack. Up to 3 monsters to add into your paradigms. 3 slots available. Let's start with a single monster. Monster attributes and traits. Okay. Late bloomer, hexproof. I don't know what any of these mean, naturally. Consider to be a member of your team, and your existing paradigms are automatically updated according to its role. So, is the entire game you have the 2 of them plus 1 monster of your choice? Or no? If anybody knows, they can answer that. Feral Link tutorial. Every monster can unleash a special attack, otherwise known as a Feral Link. Watch the Feral Link gauge fill as the battle progresses. Chain attacks. Use items. Synchronized. When the gauge is full, press X to release their Feral Link. Crazy. Okay. The effect of the special attack will depend on synchronization rate. Okay, so multicast is its special, which is just deals a bunch of magic damage. Lightning attribute, physical damage. Which one of these is R? Oh, that's for, okay, passive. This is... Do I have a button? I want to know what those things are. Well-grown, thunderproof, and standard. Late bloomer, hexproof, and calm. Consume a monster to infuse a monster with new abilities. Release a monster. Change a monster's name. I still really want to know. Okay, Paradigm Pack is where I say, okay, I'm only allowed to have 3 of these at once. This guy is a Ravager, this is a Medic. So, let's... Alright, so let's start all battles off as Commando, Zwerg, Droid. And then I'll have... Interesting. Wow, you can, okay, so you can fine-tune these to say, like, I want this to be double commando for AoE purposes, or whatever. So far I haven't really had any cause to say, like, we want, a Sentinel, but we could totally, okay, let's... This opens up so many possibilities. Like this is immediately intriguing, especially because every time we get a new enemy crystal, it's gonna be like, okay, does that give you any ideas for different things that you could do? It's almost too much. Right, and then let's have one that's like Sentinel and Kate Sith, and you keep commandoing. Sure. That definitely gives me a lot to do in between streams. Yikes! To level stuff up.
What just happened?
Looks like we're getting overlap from another reality. Atlas has disappeared into another world or another time, I guess. Another gate, huh? Figures.
And we need an artifact to open it, right?
Right. The key is something that doesn't belong in this time.
Lots of unfamiliar monsters emerge in this area. The more information we can gather, the better our chances of saving our men. Scholars believe the paradox is a natural phenomenon, but I think it was created by man.
Nobody asked you, though.
That thing has to be a weapon.
You are the out-of-place thing. I will throw you at the gate.
Traveling products here at Chocolina's Emporium. The beauty's all mine, but the products can be yours, but only if you show me the money. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime choco-mazing opportunity, so don't miss out.
Don't do that in English. Only do that in
I'm
Japanese.
overwhelmed and slightly confused, to be honest. So you run a shop?
Chocolina shop. Chocolina is a mysterious traveling merchant. Don't undersell it. Call her Bizarre, who appears all along the timeline. You know who else appears all along the timeline? Everybody, because that's how time works. Every single person appears all along the whole timeline, the whole time that they're alive, if you can believe that. Create special weapons and equipment, something, something. Okay. Accessories, I don't have any yet. Okay, it's just a shop. She's just the shop. Meteor Blaze is better? Both of these are better. I want them both. How much money do I got? Lots. The shape of this weapon depicts the war cry of a burning soul. What am I doing? Buying what? You know! As soon as I exit this shop, I'm gonna find a treasure chest that has these weapons in them. Why did I do this? I'm a fool, that's why. Potent droplet? Increases their okay, so I can... That's what those little things were. I can, I guess, power up my allies by buying stuff. Good. Gissel greens, okay. HP, physical damage, magical advance, imperil, and space battle.
Have a fantabulous day.
Leave me alone.